Welcome to ACN, the Liberation TV of Ambazonia.
And Biafra, the new collaboration, the new alliance with the leader for our war of independence, they don't initiate them. And on Friday, they will get a press conference. So this outing will get a lot for talk. We take on a question them. We don't put phone number for front where people they call, they express how they see this thing, what they think about it, and they will also give now the clarity on what it go on. All right. So all man, the place day. Una welcome for all man. We one thank all man. One thank una plenty. Say when I don't take the time for joining me for today. We make we start first. One salute all our people then for ground zero for holding the Independence Day ghost town. Today we been a ghost town for all across the 13 states for Anbazonia. So we thank all our business people them. We thank all our papa them. We thank all our mommy them. We thank all our picking them. We thank all Ambazonians them. We did sacrifice every Monday for whole independent ghost town, for tell la Republique du Cameroon and the international community, for the Ambazonian people, their commitment for a free homeland. Una welcome. Today, we no go the over talk plenty. I don't come today now for can't talk with the public, for talk about the big news, the breaking news with the leader for our war of independence. He don't put on for outside today for make the big announcement for the first relationship between the Ambazonian War of Liberation and the people of the Biafra Republic, or what they call and say the indigenous people of Biafra. So it will be a big news. The leader don't put out a message today for explaining for the Ambazonian people why the leadership take those kind bold and radical steps for change the dynamics of a war of liberation, for change the perception of the international community, for change La République du Cameroon, their calculation, and for change how the world look at this thing, all right? So there is a lot waiting for table, but we also recognize, say, a lot of people then, they need to take the time for do research and therefore for get a bigger understanding of the issues of how these things that work on the benefit of the Ambazonian people then. So we don't come today now for can offer clarity, answer questions, remove people that doubt them, and bring our people them to a bigger understanding of the big things them with the Ambazonian people they need for doing on the bold steps, the bold action. Also, the leader talks say he get a new mandate. When I sabi say just about a month ago, we they re-elect the leader, and he promised the Ambazonian people say he go take radical steps for these other 4 years for ensure say between now and the end of its term for the next 4 years, Ambazonia it must be liberated. And for the Ambazonia for be liberated, we no go do things in the old-fashioned way. We no go to think the old-fashioned way. We no go to behave the old-fashioned way. We no go to talk the old-fashioned way. We get for do the things then where they ensure the independence of Ambazonia, for change international calculation, for change how the world, the other countries them around us, that they see this matter. But before we go there, and before we want even think of waiting people that they think, why we not first take the time for listening for the leader itself? Make we hear from the horse's own mouth.
And the Liberation TV of Ambazonia.
fellow Ambazonians, this is Dr. Chua Yaba. This coming Friday, Nnamdi Kanu and myself will be having a joint press conference. The IPOB and the IPOB have been engaged in some background discussions for the last 1 year or so. Now I know our people are always jittery when we engage in alliances. But I want to assure each and every one of you that in every alliance that we engage in, we do our homework. We analyze what will be important for us. We take strong steps to look at the consequences of those alliances. One of the mistakes we have made in our liberation struggle has been informed by the nature of our educational system. We were educated under a system that trained us to think for the interest of the West. What will not anger the West? What will be in the interest of the West? Even in determining whether armed struggle was necessary to resist Cameroon, we first thought about the interest of others. We thought about the ICC. We thought about the consequences. We never thought about the gains that it will bring to our liberation struggle. When the Mandelas rose up against South Africa, they knew this was a nuclear power country. They knew their friends. When they engaged with Cuba, they knew Cuba was a mortal enemy to the United States, and that alliance will anger the Cubans. But the Mandelas thought about what interest it will bring for the South Africans. In every relationship, there are consequences, there are negatives, there are positives. But once you are able to determine that the positives outweigh the negatives, you should go for it. There will be consequences in everything you do. Like in the armed resistance against Cameroon, our people are being killed. But in the Pacific resistance, they were still being killed. The only difference is now we are also able to kill them. The Biafrans are our closest neighbors. When you look at the map of Nigeria, you look at the map of Cameroon. In the north of Nigeria, you have the Hausas and the Fulanis. They have an exit up into Niger. On the west, you have the Yorubas with an exit to Benin, where within Benin, 53% are Yorubas. Up in the north, majority also, a high percentage of Nigers are Fulanis and Hausas. And you come down south, the south and southeast, you have the Igbos. Their exit is either into the Atlantic Ocean or into Anbazonia. And if you look at the relationship within our Ejagam axis and theirs, close similarity. Why is it possible for the Yorubas to build alliances into Benin, for the Hausas and Fulanis to build alliances into Niger, but it's problematic for the Igbos to build alliances into Anbazonia? Why is it possible up in Cameroon, the Northeast are able to build alliances with the Fulanis and Hausas in Nigeria? You know, those in the south and east are able to build alliances with Central African Republic, Gabon and others. But it's problematic for Anbazonia to build alliances across with the Igbos. Why is the interest of Nigeria more important than the survival of Anbazonia? Why is it possible that Nigerians can kidnap and rendition hundreds of our people, and their interest is going to determine our own alliances? My fellow Ambazonians, we look at these things carefully, And I think in my last 4 years as leader of the AGovC, we must take a radical approach in our liberation struggle. For 4 years, our people have been murdered. We have waited and watched the United Nations use words like "we are concerned." We have watched the ICC bogged down by procedural issues while genocide is unfolding in the full glare of the international system. Those we have thought could support us are showing concern without any real action against their partner in crime in Yaoundé. If we want to be free, we must depart from the conformity, the normalcy that informs our liberation ideology, and develop an own ideology that, with a radical departure from the marketization and liberalization stance that promotes the agenda of others over ours. The stability of the Gulf of Guinea cannot be built on the basis of injustice. It cannot be built on the basis of exploitation, rape, repression of the rights of people over the interests of foreign multinationals. We don't seek to attack anyone. In our struggle for liberation, we don't seek to stop other peoples from fighting for their right to exist. We seek to protect ourselves. It's a right to self-preservation. As well as I know, the Biafrans have never stopped the Yorubas. Anbazonia, Biafra, and Yoruba are all members of UMPO. The Biafrans have never stopped the Yorubas. They've never stopped the Fulanis and Hausas to seek their right to self-determination. As I know, they only seek to preserve their own right to exist in their own neighborhood. And I think Anbazonia must seek alliances with nations and peoples who further their aspirations to be free from the rapacious policies of Cameroon and its external allies. That's what we must do. There are consequences in everything you do, good or bad. In our struggle to be free, we have weighed the options. And everything we do, every step we make, we do it for the best interest of Anbazonia. Our own interest as individuals and formation is far behind. Does this benefit Anbazonia? And I think in our detailed discussion going forward, we will make sure that everything we get into works well for you, the Ambazonian people. Further your aspirations for a freed homeland. The status quo cannot prevail on the perils of an unjust occupation. God bless you all.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
All right.
Bluetooth connected.
All man don't take the time for listening directly from the leader of our war of independence. The person we don't constitute some of the best policy experts and the best diplomats. Both domestic diplomats, when Ambazonia expert them, regional diplomats, where they understand the region and the Biafra quest. And Ambazonian diplomats, the best, we will get them. And also the diplomats them, where they form the framework of international policy. So before, so Dr. Ayabadi work, na person when they just woke up for morning time, just can't talk something or do something. Na person when it do deep consultation from different people, even the people then we make we take this call. Hello?
Hello. Yes. Hello, Mr. Asu.
I hope say na Rebel Junior this Mr. Tapang Ibotanku.
Yes, this one a rebel.
All right.
General rebel.
All right. Now the man way is Sabi, you understand?
I don't know whether I'm talking for pidgin. I don't know whether I'm talking for pidgin or I'm talking for English, but which one you choose, I'll be good.
This platform for ACN was standard language because we want talk for all man for ground zero, whether na big mommy on a big papa, whether you didn't for bush
All
house.
right.
So more not come for pigeon. Go ahead, rebel spokesman.
All right. Perfect. That saves me the trouble because I'm beginning to think how we conjure my words then. All right. I hear you. Go on.
You go ahead.
All right. Yes, I want to take time for, first of all, thank that Dr. Ayabacho, your wonderful speech. I mean, they say, you know, if you get to Papa, that particular talk where you talk, Papa no fit talk 2 times. That talk, it carry fire from an academic perspective and from an activist perspective. Number 2 point. Ambazonian, I want to tell you this particular talk where I could tell you once before I die for this world. When I listen, I want to listen fine. When I always accuse Dr. Ayabacho, say the whole meeting for background. And where whole meeting for background, where did it happen? When I can't say London oil deal. Now the meeting don't come now for before when I own item. When I get any talk for talk. When I get any talk for talk. Number 2 points. Would always decry, and I'd always be somebody where I be against people that they share photos. How would they kill people there? Oh, me remember say 13 have died here. No, Ivo, it's not 13, it's 12. No, it's 15 that have died. These are the photos. When I be the first for show photos of dead bodies for our own people. Dead bodies for our own people. Then when I the fear for show Kadinatumi on dead body where life was green. Say, oh no, it's a bad thing. They should catch nurses and do what? Listen, Ambazonians. When I stop for share photos for our people where they die, when I start share videos, campaign photos and videos of guns where they get to buy up, they go kill una all before they go even kill the person who even share the photos before I understand so una get to they exist. When La Republic go finish una all, then finish even the person where they share the photos. Who will share again? When a ghost go come for earth, can share the photos. How una stupid? So I mean the curse una for mommy's side or papa's side. I should look as my talk for you. The curse una for mommy's side or papa's side or neighbor's side. Even a neighbor born una. Even I don't know papa and mommy. I don't know whether what to be wrong with we Ambazonians. Ambazonians make a tell una as una there for years so the watch una first of all start by sharing this. Because some of una don't share even this particular picture, this particular program where they go on air. But now go share me for a post. Oh, maybe will say no, it's 13 that have died. No, it's 12 yeah. No, it's 15. No. Ambazonians, now you will die. Before now go understand say now guns and bullets be the only solution for this revolution.
So rebel spokesman, may I ask you this
Biafra.
one? Today you don't hear about the leader of a war of independence. You don't for the first time, you don't publicly put out information. Say they don't meet up with the Biafra. They form an alliance and they will get a joint press statement on Friday. Now what do you think? Now what do you think about this alliance?
That particular point on Biafra and Ambazonians are the most important points in Ambazonia's political history. Make I explain. The similarity between Biafra and the people of Ambazonia. Bibina say, if we begin to join Nigeria, we will be Biafrans. Number 2 points. Now only we, Andrew no, might talk a small French. Now only we for inside Central African Republic, they talk Pidgin English. Yoruba man in it talk Pidgin English. Now we the lingua de Pidgin English say the same in Pidgin English. Number 3 points. If Ambazonia they exist today, now because of our brothers and Biafrans, we they don't give you water, we cross over, go drink water, come back, we can continue the fight. Number 4 points. When you see even the northern people, therefore neighboring La Republic to Cameroon, they coordinate with the northern people for northern Nigeria. Their coordination be very smooth to the point where if you see even northern Nigeria man and northern Cameroon man, you don't even understand what to be the difference. But not only for we, when we feel win this war by ourselves, how can you fight a defensive war by yourself? It is impossible. It can't attack you for your house. You only shit on, you know, and call neighbor for help you. Neighbor, when they tell you, say, I can give you help. Your neighbor come up attack you, they slaughter you. Then your other neighbor come up for different seconds to say, my help you, my help you. You deny help. And then yet, you go and meet the United Nations, who turns a blind eye and a dumb ear to your complaints. And all the United Nations tells you is that we are concerned. We are concerned about, no, we are concerned. No, they never hear concerned. The problem with we, now say we be so stupid to the point where our education system has taught us, as Dr. Ayabacho Lucas tell we, how to respect and keep respecting the West. No, the United Nations, if they see and they also say we've been a bad people, yeah. No, America will say and they say we've been a bad people. And so what? We are the sacrificial generation. We be the people who get to sacrifice our lives for our great-grandchildren. I've been sorry for talk about this. But when Roman, he carry popcorn, the way and his king go explode himself. Now because it is safe now, his future generation, they save now himself. If we not sacrifice our own selves, if Jesus Christ would just come up to celebrate Easter, not be give up himself for humanity, humanity should have never been saved. If Jesus Christ not be give up himself, carry himself so down for up cross for humanity, humanity should have never ever been saved. Ambazonians make a tell one this and make a tell one once and for all. We are the sacrificial generation. I am not fighting Ambazonia to protect my life. I am fighting to give up my life, even in the face of any criminal court, for my children to enjoy a free country. Just like our grandfathers fought even the Second World War, Dr. Ayabacho, you on power, go right for Europe, go fight World War II to save humanity from Hitler. And he did not live to enjoy the post-World War II. We are the sacrificial generation who have to give up our lives because our children have to enjoy the benefit of the Ambazonians. Ambazonians make a tell like this one. That particular relationship between Biafra and Ambazonia be particularly important. So person talk say, oh, they don't hold that relationship between Sako or whether Sisiko and Nnamdi Kanu. Sisiko and Nnamdi Kanu hold that particular meeting on what grounds? From the position of weakness, because one person was a politician and the other person was a gunsman, a marksman, and a man's man. The politician is currently languishing in prison, and that is Sisiko Ayokabe, while the gunsman was jailed in Nigeria. He has been freed, and he has now raised the largest, most threatening army in Nigeria, in Biafra, and that is Nnamdi Kanu. Right now, he is meeting with the person who has the largest arsenal of weapons on ground zero, and that person, not Dr. Ayabacho. These two men, trust me, they will be put on Jeune Afrique and other big international media at the time where they could hold this press conference this particular Friday, because this is the biggest meeting. It is similar to Yasser Arafat and PM Rabini meeting in 1991. This is the same kind of a meeting between the Yasser Arafat and PM Rabini. This is the same meeting we're talking about between Ayabacho Lucas and Mr. Nnamdi Kanu. If you don't get any better alternative, if you don't get anything for talk, she don't you watch her. Because the politician be meet up Nnamdi Kanu, nothing will happen because number one, he never get guns. He never get a well-organized army. These two people, they talk now one language. They talk now say they be president. Nnamdi Kanu never ever call himself president. Nnamdi Kanu, they call himself now say rebel people of the IPOB. The IPOB means the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Now so Nnamdi Kanu, they address himself, the rebel leader of the IPOB. Dr. Ayabacho, they talk say even a president. And he is not the president. He addresses himself like the rebel leader of the people of Ambazonia.
All right.
And somebody say, oh no, I just address this issue. Somebody talks, say, oh no, it go affect refugees. How it go affect refugees? Refugees being the most protected group of people in the world in the midst of conflict. Refugees are heavily protected. And if you touch refugee, even if you've been at the person where you fight or you've been at the oppressed, if you touch refugee, you go to prison. Refugees, they be highly protected. I'm going to tell you now, before the fight one starts, the Republic don't slaughter away, and even some of we don't be refugees. Now, why would they apply for asylum before war even starts? We don't be refugees. We're already in trouble. Now the war is going on. You're still afraid of what? Turn your ear away from those La Republic agents among you who are using every opportunity to discourage you from having the biggest meeting that will liberate you. Actually, Lucas, go on your question.
All right. Thank you very much, General. I beg, maybe we'll take this other call. We'll be very happy, say, when this kind of thing happen, this one now area where now you be one of the top Ambazonia experts for the, especially when it comes for this kind international policies and also for military strategy. So we thank you plenty, General. We go actually would like for get you for a panel discussion before that show or immediately after this.
May I just talk this there? If anybody to watch this show, you don't share them, you have a problem in your head. Punch that share button, share them. Ambazonians, this is the only platform we go give na freedom. I don't know how to come out, go to watch Christopher Anus.
All right.
When he has no guns on ground zero.
All right. Thank you, Rebel.
That share button because your name is show yes, a sharer.
All right.
Punch up. Just share. That's all.
Thank you, Rebel. We'll take this call from the US too. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Yes. Good morning from here.
Good morning to you. If you are somewhere,
yes,
if you are somewhere where it's good morning. Good morning to you.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for accepting my call this moment. I'm a Biafran.
Okay.
And God bless Ambazonian people.
Thank you very much.
And God bless Biafra.
Amen.
Yes. Thank you very much. I've been waiting for this moment for years. Oh, let me speak pidgin, I beg.
We actually prefer make you talk a pidgin.
Thank God. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We actually prefer make you talk a pidgin now.
Okay. Make I talk for pidgin. But I go add small English so that everything go rhyme very well.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Me, I don't wait for this moment for years. I don't wait for them. Because I don't look around. I can't say the only exit point for we Biafrans na Ambazonia. The only exit point for Ambazonians na Biafra. Because this Yeye convent where they call Nigerian government and the Northern Cameroonian government itself, them be one. You understand? Because Cameroonian government helped them before in 1960 to 67 war. You know, so they're not going to allow the same Cameroon will help them that time to have issues, and they allowed their own people to come Nigeria. You understand them now? So, and now we have come to agree that this fight we all go fight them together, because what happened in 1967. Now so God won't make it be, because if God no will make it be like that, so you know, Ambazonians for no day for Cameroon. You understand? But God won't make it be like that, so that all of us go fight once and for all and come out once and for all. Because if we not take this opportunity now, Ambazonians and Biafra not take this opportunity, it go hard all of us. I don't want to go back to many history, because I know why we are day. And I know why we did, because we all were colonized the same time, and we are the same, almost the same people. Let me not talk and say we be the same, but we all almost the same people. If you know, you know.
Yes.
If you check your DNA, if I carry my DNA come now, carry your own DNA come, you go see say we no different. But because of the same lie where they lie to us, they tell you fear Igbo man, yet and then they carry our oil. They tell Calabar people, our brothers will have the same culture, fear Igbo man. Yet they carry our oil. They tell our own people, fear Igbo man. Yet now them they control the whole oil with our land. 99% of them, and then they control them. But they say fear Igbo man. So when they go carry your eye, put for Igbo man, while they go chop your leg, they go. So this fight, we go fight them. And I want everybody wait there for this fight. See, no put your eye for leadership. No put your eye for president. No put your eye for position where you go collect. They're ready to sacrifice yourself for your children, because if you no sacrifice for your children, them go suffer waiting we they suffer today. Position no matter. If your children go they happy tomorrow, no matter Nine matter most. Leave position, leave gossiping, because our people, we do the gossip. All of us, they gossip. Money say, this meeting say, the other one say, he say. Waiting concern you. Follow your leader. If you they loyal to them, they follow them, they listen to them. If you hear something, no go they talk everywhere, they share them. No concern you. Just focus on that thing where they pursue freedom, because freedom money no they buy them. Now life, then they take they buy freedom, not be money. Right. Give your life, freedom go come. Right, if you don't give your life, your money no go buy freedom for you. All right. If you the think say tomorrow now you go occupy one position, the move on for your mind though. Me I be Biafran. I talk and I have friend for Cameroon for my side. Anbazonia and pure. Indian, I gave them my house for Nigeria for a long time. We work together, but you don't go back now before I come out. So fight the fight first before everything. You cannot be dragging for land, carry mat for hand. You go get land first, then go bring mat. You see them now? Yes. So all of us go join hand. Are they happy? Are they very happy? Are they happy for una leader? Are they very happy for una people? Are they follow them? Are they follow them? Are they follow una group? Are they see what thing they happen? Una people they strong very well. I follow them. All of them they strong. They don't they give up. Forget about all these government paid people. It didn't happen everywhere. There are saboteurs everywhere. It happened to us in 1967. There are saboteurs everywhere. They go come. The government go pay them. Everybody no go be the same. But leave them, because a time go come where the same government will use them, go still sacrifice them. That's what they go do. All right. They no go feel come back to our side. They no go feel come back to government again, because they middle. They don't know where they go. Where they go again. So I love when people. This flag, all of us go raise at once. Nothing. This terrorists where they walk around for Nigeria and on our side, they keep people kiki. Don't worry, time don't come. And for those where they talk about UN, see. UN no get mouth. Now we get mouth. Now we go do. Now UN go put mouth. If they wait for UN or other country to join you, they no go join, because they fight for their own what they go get from the government. Government they contribute to them. Government are part of them. So if they wait for UN to come and tell you say, okay, I raise your flag, because you know go come. Now until when you don't fight, so you don't they hook the government for teeth. Hey, UN go say, okay, come this fight don't take now. Make we dialogue, make we see what we go do, so that these people go day free, or make we ask them what they want. If you fold your hand away for you and no go come, no country go support you, because we are not legitimate government yet. Until we don't get ourselves now, they fight every day. Forget about what they happen. Me, all of us, I prefer make I die, make Biafra come, make my pikin enjoy, than washing myself, having oil in my land, and they die abroad. They do what they do one nonsense work. Well, that's why we have everything in our land. Me, I die outside, they do nonsense. All right. And no go, my children no go suffer with I suffer. So all of us go fight this fight once and for all. Keep on doing your program. If you do them, they share them, they tag our people. All of us go to see them, so that Nigerian government go to get high BP, because as this program they now, they don't announce them for Nigeria already. Every newspaper for Nigeria can say Nnamdi Kanu and Unalira get World Press Conference. They know they get high BP already. All of them don't get high BP, because they know say the only Biafra and the Anbazonia still get the same exit where go hard Nigeria government to penetrate, and they go hard Cameroon to penetrate, because they don't go feel on Nigeria. And I mean Biafra, because we no go repatriate our people, and we no go send our people back again, because we find the same cause. So God bless Ambazonian people. God bless una fighters anywhere where they day. God bless Biafra. We move and we will come out together successfully. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ambazonians, na the year, na the passion that for a Biafran, na the passion that how happy they be for this new relationship between the Ambazonian people them and the Biafran people them. So what people them, what are you doing for ground zero, or you doing for ground one? What are you doing for America, or you doing for South Africa? What are you doing for China, or you doing for that side? It no matter so you day. Now phone number that from the front. We want make una call. If you get any question about what the leader don't talk, or man don't listen for what the leader don't talk. You get any question for what the leader don't talk? Now something this way you think they get a great benefit for the Ambazonian people, as the leader don't explain them. All right, what it be your own opinion, what it be your own excitement. You need understanding, you need clarity. You want make move your doubts. I there for you. Now for answer on a question, I also there for you. Now for give encouragement, I also there for you. Now for make sure say all we pull ourselves together. Now, make an answer a question where Tapan also already answer them. Other people, they don't talk, they say, why did they make this thing a big deal? After all, the people of the peaks, then too, they don't meet up Nnamdi Kanu for Washington area, they get a meeting. Well, if that meeting be successful, and Nnamdi Kanu, it be where these people them say they get the power, all right? They get the power of liberation. They get the leadership for get into this meaningful relationship. Then therefore announce these things, all right? The reason why this thing come up now, the leader and the people them for Biafra, they been on the talk for a long time, but at the time this way they talk say, may they move the talks to a different level. They could take this call. Good evening for you for place where you day, or good afternoon for you for place where you day, or good morning for you for place where you day. I know. Hello?
Power, right? They get the power.
Hello?
They get the leadership.
Hello?
To manage, get into this meaningful relationship.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
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 Yeah, hello?
Hello, sir?
Yeah, hello?
Go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. You want to talk for Pidgin or you want to talk for Igbo language?
No, I want to talk for Pidgin.
All right, my brother, go ahead. You don't already listen for what the leader for War of Independence, Dr. Abacho, don't announce on today, and you don't hear a message. Now, what you get for talk about what the leader talk?
Hello?
Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
hello? Yes, I'll be very happy for. I don't see her today for my telephone. Yes. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Would hear you fine?
Yes, Papa. I'll be very happy for what I don't see her today for my telephone. I'll be very, very happy. I'll be very, very, very happy. I be over appreciate Ayabacho Lucas for what you did do. We not go get any other leader. Hello.
Go ahead. Would hear you? All man, hear you fine.
Okay. We not go get any other leader like that man. You know, go get any other leader. My place where I come out, I'll be very serious what I tell you. I come out for Kumbamanfe Road, around Konye subdivision.
Yes.
My brother, you know, go ever get any leader. Tribalism will put her for one corner. Tribalism will be important. Hello?
Go ahead. Would all man hear you?
Hello?
Just go ahead. Would hear you fine?
Yes. Yes. Tribalism will be important. Which will be important, I say. Which will Papa Ayabacho Lucas. Papa Ayabacho Lucas, which you don't put her for front, which you don't put her for front. May all man appreciate her, and may all we welcome him as a goal. And the only thing that if he save we free. There is no other means. Because I don't try for I don't calculate that all kind of way. I don't ask myself, is there we say if fight this fight? International community, no one will help you. Gabon no fit help you. Chad no fit help you. Guinea Equatorial no fit help you. This one is the easiest way we carry on this struggle, Papa. May God bless Ayabacho Lucas. I believe that God send this man for we. Now God don't send we Ayabacho Lucas. May God bless you. May God bless you. If tomorrow by all possible, if what I talk, so I should say Capo Daniel really know where I'm even they say. As I know if give my, I know if
it's okay. You don't need to forgive him. You don't need to forgive him.
I ever call me all time for talk with you all time. May God bless Ayabacho Lucas and may God bless you as to Lucas. I will be very happy. I be ever listening ACM every blessed day from my house. Even when I come on market to when I come back I go house, you know, first thing I ACM and what they ever worship, they ever look up. Right now I talk for you. ACS studio on. I don't leave my friends and my roommate to the ocean. Why me I talk outside for someone will not get a network problem. So I didn't for outside. I talk for you, Papa. Good night and may God bless you now.
May God bless you too, my brother. May God bless you.
Short live the struggle, long live Ambazonia.
Amen.
Okay, Papa.
Hello, our comrade for Ground Zero. Good evening. Hello, comrade for Ground Zero. Good evening. Hello, Ground Zero. Good evening. We got a lot of missed calls. Maybe we'll take the calls and we don't miss them.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Good evening for you, and or good morning for place where you day, or good afternoon for place where you day. We salute you.
Good day, sir. I'm Mr. Woke Kelechi. I'm calling from Cyprus. I'm from Biafra, based in Cyprus.
Okay. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah. I actually want to thank you for the wonderful job you are doing, and I appreciate you all for fighting for your freedom of your people, because it's not easy.
Okay.
You understand? I strongly believe that at the end, the victory will be us. Biafra and Anbazonia have a long way to go, must join together to fight our enemies, because we are almost there. You understand?
Yes.
This fight is not an easy fight, and I strongly believe that at the end, God will take victory. You understand?
Amen.
We are going to get our freedom by the grace of God.
Amen.
Are you getting me?
We are getting you.
So I strongly believe that whatever God ordained, no man on earth can stop it.
Yes.
As you can see what is happening in Biafra land, how the zoo government are fighting against us, eliminating us, killing us on daily basis. But I strongly believe that one day the hour has come that they will come and never go back alive. Our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have made it clear that this time around they will come and never go back alive. And we have already started fighting against them, because it has been now they're fighting us. This time around, we cannot take it easy anymore with them. So likewise, Anbazonia, people should keep doing your job, and I strongly believe that on a very good day, God will answer our prayer.
Amen.
And that very good day is very soon.
Okay.
I get me. So even where I am now, I have a lot of your people, Anbazonia people over here. We are in the same lodge. I get me. So we do discuss, and there was no happy how there was being killed over there and what is happening over there. You understand? So we are like one. I don't see the reason why to become for someone to ask the quest for freedom is an omen. I don't see the reason why. So those that fighting, those that trying to keep us together, that want to make us to be one, they know what they're doing. Maybe for their selfish interest, I don't know. But all I know is that on a very good day, God must sure answer our prayer. Please keep on doing your good job.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Let's take this call from South Africa. We have a lot of missed calls. There's a comrade in South Africa that has been trying to call. So, all right, my fellow Anbazonians, we get a lot of calls and when they come in, they go. We got a lot of missed calls. So people that they call. We got a lot of missed calls. Maybe we'll take this call from Europe. Hello.
Hello, good evening, bro.
Yeah, good evening, brother.
Yeah, is it this Anbazonia program that is going on now?
Yeah, this is Anbazonia program that's going on now. Do you have something to say about it?
Okay. Yeah, I just want to recommend the effort you people are putting about this cause. Are you sure it's the program I'm watching?
Yeah, it's the program you're watching right now. You're speaking with Asu Lucas, actually. We are actually live right now talking about Anbazonia and the Biafra Alliance.
Yeah, really. I'm watching it live here.
Okay.
I'm so happy about the alliance you people are having with our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
We Biafrans, we love Anbazonia so much. So you guys should keep it on.
So what do you so my brother, let me ask you this question. What do you think about the significance and the importance of this alliance between Anbazonia and the Biafra? What's the significance and how important is this alliance?
The importance of it is to protect our people, because we see the invaders, like the Fulani herdsmen, these cattle raiders. We see the problems they are creating for us, we and Ambazonia people, and the Nigeria government are not just people who to just fight like that, because we know Nigeria government are the problem of Africa as a whole. So being close to Ambazonia, we have to work together and fight together, because we know that the common enemy that we are fighting is within us.
Thank you very much.
So dividing us will make it more difficult for us. So if we join hands together, it will be more easier, and to share that common love we have for each other, because we share the same common love we have for every Africans, even the enemies that are fighting us. They are our brothers, and we love them too. But just this cause would have to be put on end for new generations to enjoy it.
Thank you very much, my brother. Let us take this other call. We have a lot of calls, so we'll restrict the time to 2 minutes. Thank you very much. We're going to restrict the time to just 2 minutes per person. All right. We have a lot of calls coming in. Hello? Yeah, good evening for you. You're the caller from Ground Zero?
Yes.
All right, you go ahead. I hope say you the call sooner because you don't hear about the message with the leader for a war of independence.
No, I don't. Yes, I don't hear good news. I say my congratulations.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I just say my greeting. I just say when a good job, when I do, I want to continue to do the good job.
All right.
So I already follow on up for Facebook there. So God will bless me.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. You be a guy of very few words.
God bless you.
God bless you now. Salute all man around you. Now, brother, we get very few words.
No,
you need to talk plenty.
Yeah, I just pray with me. Yeah, God will bless me and plenty.
All right. We could take this call from Europe. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Am I with ACN Television, Anbazonia TV?
Yes, sir. You're with ACN Television, and we are live talking about the Anbazonia Biafra Alliance.
Okay, good evening once again.
Thank you very much, and welcome to ACN.
My name is Prince. I'm calling from Benin Republic.
Oh, wow. You can't
very far to you people.
Okay. Go ahead. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Yes, I will be brief. I'll use some time just to commend you guys, especially you that I'm looking. I've been one of your admirers.
Thank you very much.
In fact, I love everything you are doing. The way you talk, the way you smile. Keep it up. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And also to your Dr. Cho Ajaba, he's very cool. I like the way he talks. He doesn't condemn people. He's a friendly man. I don't know him from nowhere, but I love him too. And 2 other people from that station. Congratulations. Keep it up.
Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you very much.
Now, what I want to say about your alliance with Biafra,
I'm my age. I'm more than 50 years old. Also, I know what really happened in Nigeria, and I know Nigeria. I'm not from Nigeria. I'm from Benin Republic. But I was privileged to go up there to school there, to do so many things there.
Okay.
So what I want to say is, I don't believe in this your alliance. I want you people to face your independence, get your independence, and later on your alliance can be not public. You don't need to put it in public. In the battle line, you are winning, and you will win. Because Cameroon is nowhere to be found. Everybody knows that they are not straight set of people. So that's my advice to you people. I don't believe in the alliance.
Okay.
Keep it up, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
By God.
Let's take this call from Ground Zero. Good evening for you. We know exactly who you be, but we know we'll call your name. But I know say you watch we did live for ACN right now, and say today the leader for a war of independence. It don't come out. It can't announce the Anbazonia Biafra Alliance. So maybe that the reason this way they call.
Yes, the one Dr. Forestek calling from Ground Zero.
We salute you, Doctor.
Yeah, honestly, the leader of the War of Independence don't move Joker. You want a Joker, big Joker, we don't remove him. And I want to say congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Una well done, all una for the work una do.
Thank you.
May God bless una. We do for una back.
We
support una with prayers.
For that side,
all our might, everything we do for push this work forward.
Okay. So now how you
this one honestly na Joker, and I want to say this so Dr. Ayabacho na God sent leader. Person we never see him or can reach now. Na person we don't decide deliberately for not see him. Oh, we don't see him, but one time may happen because they maybe like the leader, but I just talk to me all man put behind whether na likeness or for a leader or na hatred for a leader, but follow, just join the winning team. Because that's what is important. Which you go take us out of this bondage.
Confirm.
It don't matter. The question I used to ask, and I say, if you enter plane, you want bother for no other man way to fly that plane, na man for your village, or wait to the interest in for see whether na a good pilot.
That's right.
Yeah. Hello.
Would he hear you, Doctor?
Yes. I think you will be more interested in knowing whether a good pilot will go take you. You get a safe flight. You don't want to know whether you like the pilot or you don't like the pilot. Also, when you want to go for operation, for go do operation for hospital, I think you want a good surgeon. You don't matter who the surgeon, you don't even want to know the person's name, where it come from. So maybe about Anbazonia, they must be start picking the reason very well. We know say this okay. Move to the look at the objective. Who need bother about who be the person where they take us out of this bondage? Who they will be more interested in getting out of it.
That's right.
It is very clear that this man has a laid down plan and strategy for us to get out of this mess.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Align behind him.
All right.
And just give him all the support. I talk say this new strategy for alliance with Biafra, honestly, the one a joker, a very powerful joker.
So, mo just ask you this one.
Now continue with the good work.
For place where una dey, for Ground Zero. Now, how did he take this message?
The message, my brother, I tell you, say, a lot of food they take on with joy. They take on honestly with joy. My people, they really celebrate. People they really celebrate. But some people them they way, I don't know, can't reach today, so I don't know what they happen with them. Their hearts be hardened. But I think as time to go on, more and more people they come for realizing this. So honestly, with the Messiah, they just around with, but we neglect them.
Yes. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Doctor. We'll take this other call. May God bless you now for Ground Zero. Yeah. Good evening for you.
Good evening, is this the Alliance?
Yes, this is you are on ACN, and we are talking about Anbazonia Biafra Alliance.
Yes, sir. Am I online? How can I go online? Live?
Go ahead. Yeah, you actually go ahead. Do you have anything to say about the Anbazonia Biafra Alliance?
Yes, I have a lot to say. Actually, I don't believe in this alliance, Amazonia Alliance. All I know is that Biafra is here to stay, and we are not going back.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
I believe.
Hello? Hello, comrade on ground zero?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah.
Yes, as I was saying, I really appreciate what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing and what the ESN is doing. I don't know how we can get rid of him. We are in South Africa, so we can make our contribution to support.
All right. Well, I don't know where to direct you. If you're in South Africa and you would like to make a contribution to support Anbazonia, do you want to? Are you talking about supporting Anbazonia, or you want to send a contribution to the Biafrans? Which one?
I'm supporting. I want to support the Biafrans.
All right.
I'm 100% Biafran.
Okay. Well, I don't have that information on to give you that contact. I wish I did. So I will look for that information. We have your phone number, and then we'll send that information to you, how to contact the Biafran leadership. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Good evening, comrade from Ground Zero. Good evening, comrade from calling from Ground One. Hello.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
I'm Oji from Biafra land.
All right. Welcome to ACN, and today we are talking about Anbazonia Biafra Alliance. I'm sure that's why that's why you are calling.
Yes.
What do you think about this alliance?
I just want to contribute a little. I am very grateful for what is taking place. And then earlier from history, it's indicating that Anbazonia and Biafra land it was colonized by Britain before they sold that part to Cameroon. So we have been detained before the English people, the Europeans came and so I'm grateful for the alliance.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your contribution. Let's take this next call. Good afternoon, comrade from the United States.
Hey, is that ACN TV?
Yes, this is yes. You're live on ACN TV. We are talking about Anbazonia Biafra Alliance. Do you have anything to say? Do you have a contribution to make?
Oh, okay. I'm calling from Los Angeles in California.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Yes, I actually like the move because actually we were one before, and it was Britain that caused the problem. Because I know when I was young, my mom used to even use leg to get over there to get buy plantain for us here in Nigeria.
Wow.
In Biafra land. And now that we're coming together, it's a good thing. In fact, it's all like God designed it that way. With the coming of Nnamdi Kanu and Ayaba, that?
That's right. Yeah, you pronounce his name right.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir.
So I think it's designed, it's just God's making. If we could come together, both the Janjaweed of the Fulani from Sahel and the British and their British helpers, the camera penetrators, and we have our way to do our way the way we used to do it. Their religious campaign they used to confuse us. Everything will be we dump it and Do the things we know how to do.
All right, sir.
So I thank you for your effort.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Let's take this call from Germany. Comrade in Germany. Good evening to you.
Thank you very much for having me. My name is Mazi Nnamdi from Ebonyi province in Biafra land.
All right, sir.
You know, I saw your topic. You're deliberating about the alliance between Biafra and Anbazonia.
That's right.
Exactly. So I want to make some contribution, even though I'm a little bit neutral, because I want to see the outcome of the press conference coming from our leader tomorrow, and from there I will get his full position.
All right. The press conference, the joint press conference will take place on Friday, April the 9th.
On Friday, sorry for the misinformation coming from me.
Right.
On Friday, I think on 9th,
yes.
You know. So I want to get the outcome first, then I will know where I will fully position myself. But before then, I want to say something. There is one mistake that the Ambazonians have been making over the years, because I see it that the Ambazonians do not get exactly where the problem started. The problem started from where the British concocted a referendum for the Ambazonians. And in that referendum, the British knows very well that if the real result of that referendum is allowed to stand, that the combination of the present-day Biafra and the present-day Anbazonia will be too big a force for the Fulani oligarchy, whom they wanted to hand over Nigeria to. It will be a bigger force for the Fulanis to control. Because of that, the British decided to rig that referendum and put Ambazonians down to Cameroon, to French people in Cameroon, so that those people in the French Cameroon, with the alliance with the France, will be able to control the Ambazonians, while the Funanis will have a little power over the Biafran people. This is why they rigged that referendum. But I've been following the Ambazonians. I think the Ambazonians have not been getting it right. They have been thinking that that referendum was a free and fair referendum, and they willingly choose to join the Cameroon. Ambazonia, for the first time, never chose to join the Cameroons. It was a rigged referendum because of the British, knowing fully well that the force of Ambazonia with the Biafrans today will be too big for what is called Nigeria today to control. That is why they have to split us into two.
All
Until we come to understand this, I think if we do understand where the problem is, the alliance will be easier and better for us.
All right.
Thank you very much, and this is my position.
Thank you very much. As you said you wait until Friday, so let's wait until Friday to get the objectivity from both leaders. Let's take this call. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Good evening.
Welcome to ACN, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Today we are talking about
I'm watching you now.
Okay, we are talking about Ambazonian Biafra Alliance. Do you have any contributions to make?
Yeah, I want to contribute. My name is Chidera. I'm watching from Ukraine.
Okay. Would you like to speak in Pidgin or you like to speak in Oyibo English? You have it's totally up to you.
Yeah, there's no problem. Okay, now I'm happy the first day that our leader spoke about Anbazonia and the alliance, and I'm very happy the last that he signed an agreement in Germany, something like that. So I'm very happy, and this will be a great job for Anbazonia and Biafra. It will be a great job, and when Biafran and Anbazonia join together to fight this battle, even the Cameroonians that is fighting Anbazonia and the Nigeria, they will know that it is getting tough. Hello?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
yeah, they will know that it's not as it was, because it has gotten out of hand, and the way they will see it, they will know that this power has changed hand. So I would love Ambazonians and the Biafrans to put hands together to deal with this British colonialism.
All right.
So everything will move smoothly. At the end of the day, we will have a reason to thank God for God joining Ambazonia and Biafrans to join together to fight this battle.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Wow. Lots of calls. Lots. We had more than 100 missed calls. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hello. Yes, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Yes, thank you. I'm listening to your program, and it's a welcome development. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to correct one impression. Somebody called you from South Africa, and a person said that he's a Biafran that wants to contribute, right?
Yes, he said he wanted to make some. He said he wanted to make some
that
financial contributions.
Person is actually not a Biafran. He's a Nigerian spy. He was sent by Nigerian terrorist government to monitor what we're doing.
All right.
Don't give him any information, because we have Biafran families in South Africa. In every part of the world, we have families over there.
Yes.
So I'm coming online here to ask you about Biafran contribution on Ambazonian television network. It's a kind of embarrassing, but we have exposed him already.
Okay.
He's not part of us. So don't talk about him. So leave him alone.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Secondly, what our Biafran leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and your own leader have initiated to do is a great one, because like the previous caller said, I have read about history about Ambazonians and our people. We are living side to side. There was no war. There was no conquering land. There was no nothing. We were happy together. It was when these colonial invaders came to our land that they begin to find differences, telling us that this one and this one, you're not brothers, and they divided us. So it's kind of, coming back together now, realizing that we cannot do it all alone. Without Ambazonian, we cannot do it alone. Ambazonian cannot do it, because if they have issues in Cameroon, we are the only people they have access to. And if we have any issues in Nigeria, like we're having now, Ambazonian people are the only access we have. Else we go to Atlantic, which is not going to be a right thing for us to do when we have our brothers over there. So what I'm saying now is that we all should join hands together in truth and trust, so that we can fight this evil terrorist government from Cameroon and the so-called nigger area called Nigeria once and for all, because we are being suffocated in Nigeria. You guys are being suffocated in Cameroon as well. So we are going to join hands together and fight these people once and for all. And one thing again, please, I'm trying to enlighten your people more. Let them focus on the fight they're fighting. Let them focus so that we can get this in once and for all. We can actualize Biafra. We can actualize Ambazonian, so that we can develop our country together as brothers. We are brothers, okay?
All right.
So that's my point this evening. Thanks for your program, and I love it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Let's take this call from somewhere in Europe. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Comrade. Yeah. This is Mami B.
Mami B. We're fine nutritionist and
yes.
and health advisor.
Yeah, straight to the point. Thank you for that. Straight to the point. I want to give a big shout out to our able leader, Dr. Yabacho, for making this possible. This is powerful. This is amazing. We are going places, and you know, I'm trying to call on everyone who is listening right now, especially the women. Let us pray about this alliance. Just like how they are saying that Aspire has just called now, pretending that he wants to contribute. They are already working against us. So they already fight for make sure say me to no go fine. But guess what? They already fail. Because this alliance has come to take us to the next level and to the next level and to our complete total victory in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So I'm employing all our people. Let's pray for this alliance. It will be fruitful. It will bring wonderful results. In short, all our enemies will be trembling right now in their bedrooms. And they will not succeed to bring this alliance down. Oh, I am excited.
So are we.
This is exciting. This is very, very exciting. I know someone called and was saying that, no, why they put them for public? We just do our thing quiet. No, the EGOC is an organization that has to be open and tell its people what they are doing and what is going on. They are accountable, you know.
That's
so
right.
That is why it is brought here. But so far, so good. We are so impressed. We are happy.
All right.
With our leader.
Thanks so much. Let's take this call from Germany. Sorry. Let's take this call from Italy. Hello? Oops. We missed that one. Let's take this call from Ground Zero. We missed that one too. Good evening, Ground Zero. We'll give Ground Zero priority. We'll get some person with the call for. Hello? All right. Hello. Good evening to you.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening. We are well. Welcome to ACN. We are live talking about Anbazonia and Biafra Alliance.
No, yeah. See, I love it so much. I'm a Biafra, but when I live in Cameroon, I live in Yaoundé for a long time.
Wow.
But I see the French-speaking Cameroon are calling the Anbazonia Biafra too that time. Why is it like that?
It is a way in which to make the Ambazonian people to feel that they were not part of Cameroon. It is a way to prove to the Ambazonian people that the French-speaking people were much more superior and Ambazonians were much more inferior, basically considering us as second-class citizens. So when they call us Biafrans, it means that they were saying that you guys are Nigerian, you are not Cameroonians, so you don't belong here.
No, I know, because for me, this alliance, I don't see it as an alliance. I see it like a brother and brother come together again. Right. That is what I say.
It is very good. So I actually love your interpretation of it.
Yeah, that is brother and brother come together again. What God not divide, nobody can divide it.
Thank you very much for your contributions. Let's take this other call. Thank you very much. Wow. Hello?
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 Yeah, hello?
Yeah, good evening to you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Papa, I beg more go straight to the point. The call is very far away. You know who's the call.
I know who's the call. So go
I really big we say all we are activism. Yeah, all we are activism for inside this stuff. I really want big say the only neighbor who get them na Nigeria. more leave their own stuff for their hand. Biafra people they never carry gun. We don't already there for inside war. And at the only place that way we see go hide. If we go for the go start begin to say one joint alliance with Biafra, when Nigerian government no one have Biafra, then if Nigerian government wake up say Ambazonians must go, who say we go put ahead?
Okay.
Wait for the whole the only body that will get them, the only place where we go rest na for ground one. I beg you, even this thing say alliance, not be been at snap, you know, been a public something. I get 2 minutes for talk. Just leave and make me I just talk up.
First of all, my brother.
Our work for our own place. I don't get some this international media where I don't follow all people the way they don't talk for them about Biafra and this. Why people don't advise we say more no associate ourselves with those people. May they carry their own stuff, we carry our own stuff. If you don't, I never ever see me Biafra people they are black. Now you don't carry another bikini bring another for social media.
Okay.
If Nigerian government wake up say we are terrorists there, what are we going to say?
All right.
We don't have any place to hide.
All right.
One go down for Gabon, they go drive. One go up north, they'll drive way. I beg you.
Yeah, okay, you be get 2 minutes now. No, you don't talk with me. I take the time to answer you, right?
Yes, answer me.
All right, good. I'll drop the call then I answer you. Okay. I know say you also talk so you be an activist. When I know say for ASEAN, we welcome people their opinion as long as they be very objective. So you talk so you be also an activist. So I know say they say a lot of we, you see, the way we just talk, you just talk about the only concern where you get them now, waiting the Nigerian government, you think about waiting what they do. Now you're only concerned that you're only worried. Now waiting the Nigerian government go think about. Now you're only worried that. Now all that, now you're only worried that. Waiting the Nigerian government go think about. Then you also talk, say, hey, when I be meet up with some diplomats them. Those diplomats, they tell when I say, make Anbazonia not join, not ever get anything for do with Biafra. Now the two things I know we don't talk, say, now you're only concerns and that. Now, those people, they tell you, say, those people, the first, now say, hey, what the Nigerian government will think about? Number two, what the Oyibo will think about? But they not tell you what it be good for Anbazonia. Now, what it be good for Nigerian government? And what it be good for Oyibo diplomat? But you, as an Anbazonia, you not think about what it be good for Anbazonia for this relationship between Ambazonians and Biafra. Those same Oyibo people, them, they not fit come off outside, can't tell you say they support you, right? They are only two they will tell you, and all their instruments for 4 years. Now, for say your instrument don't take you go. Remember, Dr. Abani, they do things foolishly, and they need to do things stupidly. Now a person with studied things, just this message for outside, it don't cost the world, it don't shake. So that means that the results, we already get some of the results because now the world don't start for panic and the talks they never even take place. Good evening, Ground Zero.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening for you. What I want to talk for Igbo English?
Good evening, sir.
What I want to talk for Igbo English or you want to talk for Pidgin?
Yeah.
Now, it be up to you. Go ahead, sir.
I want to talk for. Okay. I want to thank President Dr. Chiayaba for which we don't talk with Sam. And then we get hopes. At the call from Mezam, we get hopes. Fine for which we don't talk. And then secondly, I want to make the know say even the power for your own day. Even the power for your own day, Cardinal to me don't die. And never talk say Asha for Cardinal to me. Now for sure say we don't already go far, we don't win the war because if ABC gave hopes, if we talk for we say ABC gave hopes, if we talk say Asha for Cardinal to me or whatsoever. So wait doctor talk, we can place here and we'll get the hope say we don't already cross what that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now call that for Ground Zero. People with them for Ground Zero, they when they hear the calls that come up for Ground Zero, make we take this call. All right. Good morning for you for place where you day. We salute you. Welcome to ACN.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon, Mr. Lucas Aso.
Yeah, thank you very much, and good evening or good afternoon to you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, bro.
All right, right on. Today, you are live on ACN, and we are talking about Anbazonia Biafra Alliance. Yes. Do you have any contribution to make?
Yes. Okay, yeah, I have some contributions to make. I just want to thank you for the job you've been doing. I also listen to Tapang Ivo. You know, most of we Anglophones have been brought up in a culture where we're always afraid to take the risks, even when it has to favor us. So that's why a lot of people are going to call to complain about this alliance. But I think it's one of the best strategies Dr. Cho Ayaba has taken to push our liberation struggle ahead. Okay. Why do I say so? It's going to bring create a lot of awareness among the international community, because they know an alliance with Biafrans and Southern Cameroonians is going to create a bigger force. Had it been the Biafrans lost their Biafran war just because if they had the alliance or they had the passage between the Southern Cameroons and then their borders, the Biafran borders, I don't think the Biafrans could have lost that war. And these are some of the things that when the international community or even the Nigerian government, when they see it, even the Cameroonian government, they are afraid of this alliance. Okay. So it's a strategic geopolitical alliance that is going to benefit the Ambazonians. I think it's even going to benefit us, the Ambazonians, even more than the Biafrans. All right. So it's so appalling that we, the Ambazonians, are calling to say we don't love such alliance. We have been brought up in with this culture of fear that we don't even accept what is even good for us. Yeah, that's why a lot of people are still against Dr. Cho Ayaba. Okay. And Dr. Cho Ayaba has proven times without number that he is the only strategist we have in this our liberation struggle.
Thank you very much. Let's take this call. Thank you very much. Let's take this call from. We have to take this call from the mother of all the soldiers. Then, Mami Sheikh no day. Mami Wally on the move. Now you get. Go ahead, ma.
Let me mute my receiver.
All right, ma.
Yes, I just want to add my voice for talk say we don't be for this thing for 4 years. Any man, whether the activist or the lay person, we don't follow the revolution, the worry about him where we go talk and about him where Nigeria when our enemy number one talk. Let me say that in sleep for class. The time don't reach, we'll get to move on, and this generation, if we power the stand the way we will stand, we know for there today the fight, we for the enjoy our country. So for that reason, all we will do for the generation, especially we will do for diaspora, we get to do it the way it take to make sure say we hand a free nation to our kingdom. We'll not even fight again now for ourselves. That time don't pass. Any mighty fight for yourself, me pass time. We'll not hand this battle over to our kingdom. We don't fight we own, and we must fight till we die. Better all we die than to say we withdraw. So what are the alliance? I trust the leadership, and I know say the alliance will be in favor because time don't reach where we think about ourselves first. We think about waiting go help Anbazonia, let them be free. We not still think about waiting United. Think when United Nations start give strong warning for La Republic, they don't ever blink. No, they did it now, so that the bond will be there to kill people them. Any man where he there for diaspora, where he there for this, over 1,000 people there they watch. Go for www.ttof.net. Show your support. Support the Akamanto. Now the army that way, it don't stand for ground zero for liberate we. And any alliance where they make a way to go push the cause ahead for freedom. We don't get no person there. Now we then on our own and we get for look each other. Thank you so much. I will mark myself and my 2 minutes is over and I yield.
Thank you, Mami. Ambazonians. Now Mami for all the soldiers there. Mami Wally, now I don't call so, he give you small message of encouragement. Make we take this call so for America. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
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 Yeah, is the program still on?
It's still on, right on.
Okay, good morning, my brother. My name is Judo Kafo. Judo Kafo is from Agbo province in Biafra land.
Okay.
I am so much happy. I'm so much happy about the alliance between Biafra and Anbazonia. Originally, by history, Biafrans and Ambazonians, they were one people. Before the independence of the Jew called Nigeria, Anbazonia was part of Biafra land. In fact, Biafra land stretched all over from present-day Biafra all the way to Anbazonia. But, Anbazonia decided to go and join Cameroon. And why the northern part, Maiduguri, another northern part of Nigeria, they were originally Cameroon, and they came and joined Nigeria through referendum. And Anbazonia, our brothers, went to join Cameroon, thinking things would be better for them. But let me tell you people that unity and alliance between Biafra and Anbazonia is going to bring the independence of these two countries faster than ever. Because during the Biafra war, the Nigeria and British government used the Anbazonia to block food blockade and armed blockade to Biafra. Not the Anbazonia, the Cameroon government used that avenue to block arms and other food and everything to Biafras. And that is why the Biafras lose the war. But coming together between Biafra and Anbazonia will bring freedom to the Anbazonia people, and the other hand, it will bring freedom to the Biafrans, because when these two nations come together and a full-blown restoration comes, there will be no blockade of arms, there will be no blockade of food to any other part, because then we will be able to stand together and take the bull on the horn.
Thank you very much.
It's a development. This is what we want, and we will go for it. Together, we shall win.
Thank you.
And together, we all shall be liberated in the damnable republic of the Jew and in the damnable republic of Cameroon. We must be free. All hail Biafra. All hail Anbazonia. We are going to the promised land because we are the children of light.
This
and
man.
we will get here. In the name of Chukwokike Abiyama's name I pray.
Amen. Amen.
He say thank you.
Thank you. Ambazonians, when I see them, when I don't hear a man of passion. Oga, we salute you. Well done. We salute you. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
We've had many missed calls.
Yeah, yes, I called earlier to say I support the alliance between Biafra and Anbazonia.
All right.
Because history shows us that we were one people before we were divided. And let me tell you, Biafra is the kingdom of God on the earth. Biafra is like the children of Israel. Israel was divided into two. The northern part of Israel, what we will call Israel and Judah. But not until they come together, they were able to conquer and destroy their enemies. And that's why today, Israel is one. When Israel was two, the enemy conquered them. But when Judea and Israel came together, just like our Anbazonia and Biafra are coming together, we must win, and we will conquer our oppressor, and we'll get to our promised land.
Amen.
Because there will be no more arms embargo, no food embargo. Just like how the Nigerian government and the British used Cameroon to block Biafrans, food shortage and everything to Cameroon, because Nigeria signed a treaty with Cameroon to take Bakassi Peninsula if they can block the food and arms for going to the Biafra. And that is how Biafra lose the war. But the coming of these two nations will bring freedom to these two countries. Will bring freedom faster than what we are looking at now.
All right.
Because if these two people join together, just like Israel and Judea came together, and today the state of Israel is here.
Thank
so
you.
Also,
Thank you very much, my
Biafra
brother. Thank you very much.
Anbazonia, they will win this fight. Thank you, my brother.
God bless
Let's
you.
move on.
God bless you. All right. Wow, what a passionate man. What a passionate man. All right. We'll take a few more calls. And then we'll call it over for today. Let's take this call from South Africa. Hello?
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 Hello, this is John from South Africa.
Good evening to you, Brother John. Go ahead. We are talking about, we are live on ACN TV, talking about Ambazonian Biafra Alliance. Do you have anything to add to it?
It's one of those great things that have to happen in our war of independence, and I think I've been vocal, though my voice has been silent. It's a silent voice, but I think I'm one of those who said our war of independence, though we are bleeding and contributing a lot. I said we need partners.
Yes.
We need partners, and I think this strategic meeting between Nnamdi Kanu and Ayabacho Lucas is welcome.
Okay.
Because we need strategic partners at this moment in time. You will bear with me that the people of Ambazonia, in as much as we'll chip in, as much as we can, $10, $20, $1,000, but it will not be enough. I said we need strategic partners. We need strategic partners, and I think Biafra is one of those strategic partners that we need, to garner a strength to bring together a task force that will they will come this side. We fight and kick out La Republic out of our land, and then we give them a safe haven where they can, get trained, feel free there, do their things, and actually get their freedom from Nigeria.
All right.
So I think that if everything has been in the background, has been taken care of, then I have no problem with that. If everything has been taken care of, and then we are moving towards this strategic partner, which will bring us a lot. We have a lot of multi-millionaires who are Biafrans. Biafrans are to Nigeria, like we have the Bamilekis in Cameroon, which we will identify the dominant billionaires in Ambazonia, which tribe is stronger in raising billionaires. So Biafrans have a lot of millionaires who, if they buy into this concept, into this alliance, it will bring us a lot of the finance that we need to finance our war of independence.
Thank you.
So I really encourage this strategic union to go ahead, and I pray that this union should be looked into to the latter and the letter of it, so that we don't miss anything, so that something does not elude us.
Okay.
And so I don't buy into the concept that people are saying, oh, we need to have Nigeria accorded. We have to build alliance, even if the alliance are not popular. We want to win this.
Thank you very much, sir.
I want to laud Dr. Ayabacho for this wonderful effort.
Thank you,
for
sir.
the great work he's doing to get this done. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night. Let's take this call from Germany.
Finance that we need, finance our war of independence.
Comrade in Germany, hello?
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 Am I talking to the Anbazonia live?
Yes, you are live on Ambazonia Communication Network, ACN. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, but somebody is still talking now. I think somebody is still online.
No one is still online. You are the one that's online.
Okay. Let me contribute. I say this is the thought I've been waiting for. In fact, when I saw this, I said, what? Is this a reality or what? Honestly telling you, I'm very, very happy to hear this. The alliance with Anbazonia and Biafra, we're gonna be it's a good omen. It's a good omen. I'm calling from Germany. My name is Obemono from Germany. Okay. I'm a Biafra activist.
Okay.
And it's a very, very good omen.
All right.
Honestly speaking, I love to when I had this thing, I thought I was very happy to hear that Amazonia and the Biafra are going to alliance together. It's together. It's a good omen.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's very good omen.
Thank you very much.
It's a very good. You're gonna make.
All right. Let's take this call from the United States. That's a lot of calls. Hello, comrade from Ground Zero. How are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening for you, our brother for Ground Zero.
Are we still live?
We still live, yes.
Hello.
We still live.
Yeah, good evening, brother.
Good evening.
Yes, Hello.
Yeah, hello.
My name is Damian. I am calling you from Germany.
All right. You are live on ACN. We are talking about Ambazonia and Biafra Alliance. Do you have any contributions to make?
Yeah, actually, I have a little contribution to make here.
Okay, go ahead. You have 2 minutes.
Honestly speaking, I am so happy hearing this development. You know, for example, here in Germany, I have many Cameroonians, even the church I attend. Hello?
Hello. Go ahead, sir. We can hear you clearly.
Can you hear me?
We can hear. We all can hear you clearly. All right, we could take this other call.
Yes.
We don't lose that other caller. We take this other call. Good afternoon, Mami. I know.
To give my own little voice.
Yes.
I am so happy. I just want to say I am so happy with the collaboration between the Biafra and Anbazonia. And I'm so happy for the response where we get them. Just to show you that this was scamming. And so, Papa, thank you all. Thank Dr. Ayaba. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We have to work together to get this going. La Republic and now the shake for that chakra draw. We will shake because we are on. We are on. Yes, Papa. Anbazonia. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Papa. Now all that I'm so happy.
All right, Mami. Thank you very much. We'll take this call from Ground Zero. Thanks, Ma. Now, Mami Najalada. Thank you very much, Mami. All right, comrade for Ground Zero. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Good evening for you. Hello, we hear you fine. People them for ground zero, so we're going to give them priority.
Hello?
Yes, comrade from ground zero. You call from ground zero, so we'll give you priority. Go ahead. We hear you fine.
Hello? Yeah. Be totally against which way Dr. Choi Yaba they do with the alliance with the Biafra. We don't get no similarities. Biafra Nigeria, now one state, one country. How we compare our own problem? I think we give room for international community for forests.
Now, La Republic black legs and that. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening, Mazi. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to ACN TV. We are talking about Anbazonia Biafra Alliance.
Paul. Yes, my name is Paul, calling from Libreville, Gabon.
All right, Mr. Paul, how you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm very, very happy this evening. I've been hearing what you people are saying concerning the alliance from Anbazonia and the Biafra.
All right.
It's a welcome development. For those who are saying that Anbazonia should leave Biafrans alone, they are mistaken, because a tree cannot make a forest. You can see that the alliance of Biafrans and Anbazonia is a welcome development, is to make the two nations to get what they are looking for, is to make the oppressor to become afraid. You can see that what is happening now, any moment from now, the zoo, we call them Nigeria, and Cameroonians will be afraid of the two alliance. That will show you we are moving forward.
That's
and
right.
I want to let the Biafrans know and the Anbazonia know that they are one people. There's nothing can divide them anymore. No man, no the power of a white man or the oppressor we have in our midst can not suppress us anymore. It's the handwork of the Almighty Father, so that the two nations shall join together and recognize themselves and become two nations in Africa.
Thank
you. I don't have much to say.
Right.
I'm waiting for the...
All right. Thank you very much. Whew, lots of calls. Let's call this comrade back. ACN is on fire today. Hello? All right. We have 5 more minutes. We'll take 2 more calls, and then that will be it for today.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, yes.
Good evening for you, my brother.
I go talk for Ma'am Selam Pigeon.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Which I want to say, the alliance between Anbazonia and Biafra is a big blessing. Because if you look why the reason why Biafra they belong one because Amaja usually it get alliance with the Nigerian government because it be come from the north. So they give more assistance for a brother them they conquer the Biafra them. So now a big blessing for we who join one both of them for win the war and the Biafra too for get our own state. So now a big blessing. If you look Amaja usually be blocked the border. I mean me full enter Biafra. Right now Biafra they be die of hunger. And then they will die of more hunger. And Amaja will provide intelligence for a brother. They tell me they win the war. Biafra they never get no choice for lose the war. So now a big blessing for we for join with them. So make we move forward.
All right.
My own contribution now.
Thank you very much.
The hand they cannot see.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. We'll take just one more call, and we'll go be the lucky caller. We'll just take one more call. Make we take this call. All right. This person are the lucky caller.
Hello.
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 Good evening for you.
Yes. Yeah, good evening. I recall from ground.
Yeah, we don't see him. That's why we pick up the call.
And I want to
we thank you plenty. Say
and
don't
I
join
want
me.
to share my thoughts. Say make people they know say Biafra they get their own self-built armored cars. Where it will be an added advantage if we collaborate with them personally. And you know they are more organized, although they get some small people them way they two till the peaks, but we know say Nnamdi represents the entire or the majority of the people. So this one will be a very great alliance. And I want to talk say we for Ground Zero who like and we appreciate Sydney more the council like we don't follow from the past and now this. So we are very impressed and we are happy about all what is going on. And we pray that the God of the Biafrans, of the IPOB people, and that of Anbazonia should work together to liberate the people. In Jesus' name.
Amen. All right. That one, it be then our last call at that for today. So I would like to thank everybody who don't take the time for joining me for today.
Power off.
I know say a lot of people that get different opinion, a lot of people that get different ways so that they look at these things. All those things, they be very important. Why people, their opinion and their interpretations, they be important. The most important consideration where we, the Ambazonian people, will get for put them first before our own subjective opinion. Now, how anything where the step where the leader take out, now how it will benefit the Ambazonian people, how it will create a leverage for the international system, how it will make the world shake, and how it will move our people then forward. Today, the leader don't announce something way when I don't see how things don't move. Now a strategic move, now an important move, now a very tactical move, now a bold radical step where the leader don't tell we say we'll get for taker. The leader don't promise the Ambazonian people going forward we're not going to do things for please the international system. We're not going to do things for please international organizations. We're going to do things for put the interest of the Ambazonian people them first. Not be for please the West, not be that what Washington would think, not be that what France would think, not be that what Canada would think, not be that what England think. Now what be good for Ambazonia. And the thing that way, it matter. Because we fight now for the survival and the dignity of the Ambazonian people them. Where they don't live under subjugation, under torture, under colonialism, under occupation since 1961. A time for take bold, radical steps for put the interest of the Ambazonian people them forward. So for form alliance with the people of the Biafra, the indigenous people of Biafra, a significant bold step where it could change the dynamics between the thinking system in Nigeria and the old thinking system in Cameroon, and also the thinking system within the international system. As the leader don't talk. The no go one build international stability for international trade on top injustice, on top repression, on top colonialism, on top occupation. And they talk this for today. All right? Before we go, make once more, we listen for the leader, and then when I say when I go the... Oh, by the way, on Friday, for exactly 7 p.m. Amber time. I think it will be at 2 p.m. Washington time. It will be at 2 p.m. Toronto time. On that day, every person, it will get a chance for listen for the leader of Ambazonia War of Independence, and it will listen for the leader of the Biafra. After that time, people them, they form opinion and interpretations and analysis. But for now, make we express the joy and we look forward with optimism about what is this alliance, what is this relationship, what is this collaboration. It will bring out and move the Ambazonian people, their quest for liberation forward. We thank all the people, them, the Ambazonian people, them, where they call in for express their joy and the one the way they get doubts. And we thank our brothers them of the Biafras, where they call in for express their joy and their optimism and their positive forward looking for this alliance. So when I get a good night, may God bless all now. Una stay well.
Welcome to ACN, the Liberation TV of Ambazonia.
My fellow Ambazonians, this is Dr. Chua Yaba. This coming Friday, Nnamdi Kanu and myself will be having a joint press conference. The IPOB and the IPOB have been engaged in some background discussions for the last 1 year or so. Now I know our people are always jittery when we engage in alliances. But I want to assure each and every one of you that in every alliance that we engage in, we do our homework. We analyze what will be important for us. We take strong steps to look at the consequences of those alliances. One of the mistakes we have made in our liberation struggle has been informed by the nature of our educational system. We were educated under a system that trained us to think for the interest of the West. What will not anger the West? What will be in the interest of the West? Even in determining whether armed struggle was necessary to resist Cameroon, we first thought about the interest of others. We thought about the ICC. We thought about the consequences. We never thought about the gains that it will bring to our liberation struggle. When the Mandelas rose up against South Africa, they knew this was a nuclear power country. They knew their friends. When they engaged with Cuba, they knew Cuba was a mortal enemy to the United States, and that alliance will anger the Cubans. But the Mandelas thought about what interest it will bring for the South Africans. In every relationship there are consequences, there are negatives, there are positives. But once you are able to determine that the positives outweigh the negatives, you should go for it. There will be consequences in everything you do. Like in the armed resistance against Cameroon, our people are being killed. But in the Pacific resistance, they were still being killed. The only difference is now we are also able to kill them. The Biafrans are our closest neighbors. When you look at the map of Nigeria, you look at the map of Cameroon. In the north of Nigeria, you have the Hausas and the Fulanis. They have an exit up into Niger. On the west, you have the Yorubas with an exit to Benin, where within Benin, 53% are Yorubas. Up in the north, majority also, a high percentage of Nigers are Fulanese and Hausas. And you come down south, the south and southeast, you have the Igbos. Their exit is either into the Atlantic Ocean or into Ambazonia. And if you look at the relationship within our Ejagam axis and theirs, close similarity. Why is it possible for the Yorubas to build alliances into Benin, for the Hausas and Fulanis to build alliances into Niger, but it's problematic for the Igbos to build alliances into Ambazonia? Why is it possible up in Cameroon, the Northeast are able to build alliances with the Fulanis and Hausas in Nigeria? You know, those in the south and east are able to build alliances with Central African Republic, Gabon and others. But it's problematic for Ambazonia to build alliances across with the Igbos. Why is the interest of Nigeria more important than the survival of Ambazonia? Why is it possible that Nigerians can kidnap and rendition hundreds of our people, and their interest is going to determine our own alliances? My fellow Ambazonians, we look at these things carefully, and I think in my last 4 years as leader of the AGovC, we must take a radical approach in our liberation struggle. For 4 years, our people have been murdered. We have waited and watched the United Nations use words like "we are concerned." We have watched the ICC bogged down by procedural issues while genocide is unfolding the full glare of the international system. Those we have thought could support us are showing concern without any real action against their partner in crime in Yaoundé. If we want to be free, we must depart from the conformity, the normalcy that informs our liberation ideology, and develop an own ideology that, with a radical departure from the marketization and liberalization stance that promotes the agenda of others over ours. The stability of the Gulf of Guinea cannot be built on the basis of injustice. It cannot be built on the basis of exploitation, rape, repression of the rights of people over the interests of foreign multinationals. We don't seek to attack anyone. In our struggle for liberation, we don't seek to stop other peoples from fighting for their right to exist. We seek to protect ourselves. It's a right to self-preservation. As well as I know, the Biafrans have never stopped the Yorubas. Anbazonia, Biafra and Yoruba are all members of UMPO. The Biafrans have never stopped the Yorubas. They've never stopped the Fulanis and Hausas to seek their right to self-determination. As I know, they only seek to preserve their own right to exist in their own neighborhood. And I think Anbazonia must seek alliances with nations and peoples who further their aspirations to be free from the rapacious policies of Cameroon and its external allies. That's what we must do. There are consequences in everything you do, good or bad. In our struggle to be free, we have weighed the options. And everything we do, every step we make, we do it for the best interest of Anbazonia. Our own interest as individuals and formation is far behind. Does this benefit Anbazonia? And I think in our detailed discussion going forward, we will make sure that everything we get into works well for you, the Ambazonian people. Further your aspirations for a freed homeland. The status quo cannot prevail on the perils of an unjust occupation. God bless you all.